Hey YouTube, this is Lady Locks coming at you with another video pregnancy vlog. Today is my 29-week and 4-day vlog. Yay! And the reason why I'm so excited is because I went to the doctor this past Wednesday, and my appointment that I have previous. She didn't think that I would make it until 28 weeks. They thought the baby would come before 28 weeks. But I made it to 29 weeks and 4 days thus far, and I'm so excited. I just wanted to give you kind of an update on what's been going on, how my doctor's appointment went, and any symptoms that I've been having. So I went to the doctor on Wednesday, and Wednesday's appointment was to be for she had to check my fundal growth, because the last 2 weeks she was stating that the baby was much bigger than what my weeks were equaling to. So she wanted to check that, and plus I had to do my 1-hour glucose test. So I was very nervous about that because I was told before that I was borderline diabetic at one time, and I had to change a lot of my eating habits. But that was like almost 7 years ago. So I'm kind of nervous because my mother, she's a diabetic as well. So I went in that day, and they gave me a choice of the drinks to have. It was either the orange or the fruit punch. So I tried the fruit punch. So I drank the fruit punch. They said you had like a minute or 5 minutes to drink it all. So I drank it. It wasn't, and honestly, I've seen a lot of vlogs, and I've heard people say that it tastes bad. Well, the orange tastes bad, so I didn't get the orange. I got the fruit punch, and actually, the fruit punch was very good. So it wasn't sweet. It wasn't bad at all. So I drank that, and in the midst, you have to stay there for an hour. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't chew gum or anything. You have to stay in the doctor's office until that hour is up, and then they have to do your blood work. Well, the good thing about that is I didn't have to sit in the lobby. I had a doctor's appointment also that day. So I went in, and being that I have a cerclage, I have to go in every 2 weeks, and they have to insert the vaginal, ultrasound to check me every 2 weeks to see if the stitch is still closed and my funneling or anything. So they checked me and said I wasn't any different from the previous 2 weeks, so that was a good thing. So I had to get my urine sample as well. Well, when I went, not Wednesday, but 2 Wednesdays ago, I was dehydrated. They said I was a +2 in dehydration. So I kicked up the water. I started drinking a lot more. Can y'all believe it? When I went there yesterday, they said I was a +4. I was even worse than what I was previously. So I really have to kick it up. I have to kick it up 5 notches so I can get this dehydration under control, because that can lead to preterm labor. And I don't want to come this far, and that's the cause of me going into early labor. So I have to kick that up. It's hard. I like drinking water, but I don't like drinking as much water as I have to drink now. So you have to buckle up and do what you have to do for the health of your child. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been kind of chug-a-lugging these all day long. So hopefully this will help me to get it back up. Now, so after she told me that, everything else was great at the doctor's appointment. I'm measuring a week ahead, and the baby weighed 2 pounds, 12 ounces. So she said I'm in the 54th percentile, so that was really good concerning the weight of and where I should be. So I was excited about that. So so to go back to the glucose test, I had to wait for them to call me to give me the results. They said if they call me, that means something is wrong. And if they don't call me, it's fine. So Wednesday went by. Thursday went by. I said, well, I haven't heard anything, so that's a good thing. Today came. The telephone rang. And it was my doctor's office. I was so nervous to pick up the phone. So when I got to the phone and answered the phone, she was just calling to tell me that my iron was low and that I needed to start back on my iron pills. So I was like, are you telling me my glucose test was fine? She said, yes, everything else was fine. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Because I did not want to go through gestational diabetes. So after all we've gone through these pregnancies, I didn't want to have to add something else to the plate. So I'm very excited about that. And, I wanted to go into, so that was that doctor's appointment. I have another appointment in 2 weeks, and I will have the vaginal ultrasound yet again, like always. I mean, after a while, you just get used to it. So I have to have another one of those done. But I'm getting closer and closer to my due date, so I'm excited about that. But to be honest with you, I have not gotten much of anything for the baby. And I know that might sound crazy because of how far along I am. But one of the reasons why my husband and myself did not get anything is we were kind of on edge because of the last 2 miscarriages that we had. So we didn't want to react so soon and then the worst happened again. But I'm excited. We're getting closer to the date, so I can do more stuff. I have a baby shower coming up, so I'm excited about that as well. But I also wanted to go and tell you about some of the symptoms that I've been having. Oh, I wanted to show you also, when I went to the doctor, they gave me some gifts. And one of the gifts that they gave me was this thermos. And this is just something on the outside. I'll take that off later. But what's in it is, let's say you're going to breastfeed. They have a container in here to put your milk in after you pump. And you can put it in this cooler. And it has a, you know what it's called. I can't even think right now. That in there, and it keeps your milk cool. And they also give you like some of the free Enfamil, like if you decide to breastfeed and decide to give formula, this is some of the best formula to give. So they gave me that, and that was nice of them on my appointment. And so that's that. But what else I wanted to tell you about was symptoms that I'm having. No one ever told me that the symptoms that you have, I've been having terrible, what they call ligament pain. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. I've been having terrible ligament pain. And it's so bad that at night, when I'm in the bed, it's hard for me to roll over. I can't roll over. It's painful. I can't just... For this trimester, for some reason, I'm going to the bathroom day and night, like every 20, 30 minutes. This is crazy. I can't keep doing this. But I cannot sleep at night as well. And to roll over and get comfortable in the bed is... It's torture. It's hard for me to do. I can't do it. It's painful. Sometimes I have to wake my husband up, and I know he has to go to work the next morning, but that's just how much pain I'm in. So I told the doctor, and she said that's normal. You're going to have that. This is your first. That's what goes along with it. So I just have to grin and bear it. And another issue I'm having are leg cramps. OMG. When I tell you leg cramps, I have them during the day. I hear a lot of women say they have them at night when they're sleeping. I have them when I'm walking. All of a sudden, I'll just have a cramp. And it's like, it's in both legs. It's not in one leg more than the other. I have them in both legs often. So that's been happening a lot. And gas. Yes. I've been having horrible gas. Whether it's burping or the other end, you know what I'm saying? But it's been awful these last couple of weeks. I don't know what to do with myself. So, those are some of the symptoms that I'm having. Also, I'm not having heartburn, but like, if I eat during the day and I go to sleep, I feel like my food is coming back up. And I have to jump up and sit up because I feel like I'm going to throw up. So that's another symptom I've been having for the last 3 weeks or so. So I guess this is just what you have to go through in pregnancy. But I'm excited for this journey. It's winding up faster than I thought. It was going a little slow at first, but now it has sped up tremendously. So I'm excited to see my little girl. I'm excited to finish this journey. And if there's anything that I have not answered or any questions you have, feel free to comment. Let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I will see you later. Bye.